He got me in la la land, la la land, yeah, la la land, la la land. I close my eyes.
It's about 3 a.m. Cali time, and I ran across this comment that someone made about doing weaves, and they start saying that well, women shouldn't wear weaves, and they kind of started making it about their character, and I get sick of people who go on and on about weaves and well, they fake and they this type of person because they wearing a weave, and it's like, are you freaking kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the year 2013. Weaves are not based on the character of a person, okay? It's your own opinion. If you don't like weaves, that's fine. That's cool. And I'm not against going natural. Are you kidding me? I have dozens, even hundreds of clients who've gone natural, and I've helped them go from having a relaxer to going natural if that's what they choose to do. Once again, it's about choices. I am a hairstylist. I specialize in all textures and hair types, whether they're black, white, or whatever. What I do is I build self-esteem. Someone can, even if you're natural, it can still look a dang on hot mess. You can be natural and your ends is all messed up, your hair is dry, you walking around looking like a hobo. Come on, dude. If you're going to go natural, you should still keep your hair looking nice. And what I mean by that is it should still be shaped. If you have an afro, get it shaped. Get your ends trimmed. Get some moisture in there. Know what kind of products to use. When I say from drab to fab, I think people get this misconception sometimes that when I say going from drab to fab, they like, oh, you dissing women that has natural hair. And when you say that her hair look good like that, for real, her hair look good with it looking dry and unmanageable. The ends are messed up. For real, are you freaking kidding me? First of all, stop worrying about what's on a person's head and worry about what's inside of their head. Every woman that has a weave, that don't mean that they're shallow or they don't know anything about being black or they're dissing women that's natural. Like, come on, dude. I'm a hair artist. Artist. That's the key word here. I fulfill people's hair fantasy. If this girl want to have a weave down here and it makes her feel great for whatever reason, it's a different style, it makes her feel sexy, then, I'm all for it. But I don't work. I've met people that had natural hairstyles and they are freaking assholes. I'm just saying, let's don't go there about character. I say, don't worry about what's on the person's head. Worry about what's in their head. Now, I do have something against weaves that look a hot mess. You can have a natural hairstyle that looks a hot mess, and you can have a weave that looks a hot freaking mess. You know what I mean? So, sometimes, I get slack from some men. They like against weaves, and that's cool. If if you don't like a weave on a woman, that's cool. But don't go in here and make comments about my business and what I do and tell me what kind of person I am because I do weaves. That's just not cool to me. It's just not. You know what I mean? I think that some people are morally challenged. Don't sit here and talk about, oh, that girl got a weave, she's fake, and she not being black, and you need to have the way technology and everything is, you can have whatever kind of hairstyle you want, whether you add hair, thermally texturize it, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's about variety. I think, sometimes, I've gotten slack from people, from men when they're like talking about, oh, well, I can't mess with her because she got a weave. Okay, but you gonna mess with a girl over there that got natural hair, but she's a prostitute. And then you sitting on here talking about a woman is fake because she has a weave, but you using just for men products. Whoever don't know what Just for Men is, Just for Men is a hair color dye. You don't want to show your gray hair, so you hiding it by coloring it. So don't sit here and my whole thing is don't be judgmental. And I don't even, as far as natural hair, don't get it twisted. I have a lot of natural hair clients. Whoopi Goldberg is one of my clients, dude. Are you freaking kidding me? How, you know what I mean? And she has dreadlocks. So it just irritates me. I've been keeping my mouth closed about it because I like to stay positive. I don't even like to get worked up and debating about it because I know who I am as a person. The person that's in my chair, I'm here to service the person in the chair. Now, if I feel like when you do go natural, like I said before, when you do go natural, you still need to have your hair looking right. You can't just go natural and just do whatever and your hair just still, the hair ain't even in good condition. You don't know a woman's story. Some clients that I have had serious issues, a disease or something that's happened, a health issue has happened to where they don't have all of their hair. You know what I mean? Or something tragic happened to them where they lost their hair or their hair is in spurts. They suffer from alopecia. And do you tell them to go natural? You know what I mean? So they have to, sometimes, they don't want to walk around with a bald head and it's just patches of hair. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to walk around like that. And honestly, so they're supposed to walk, or they just shave it off and wear a bald head. Well, guess what? All women don't look good with bald heads. That don't work for everybody either. Let's just keep it real. So keep that in mind too. You don't know a woman's story. You don't know what they've been through or why even they have to wear, a unit piece or a wig or a weave. So before we start judging people and condemning them and making them feel bad or whatever the case, find out what their story is. How about that? Stop being judgmental. And this lady was just saying, oh, her hair looked fine like that. You dissing women of color and telling them that because they got a lopsided, crazy looking, uneven, ends jacked up afro, you saying that it's better for them to get a weave. I'm not saying that at all. Even if she wanted her hair natural, I'm going to still trim it, shape it, condition it, and make it look right. So, it's just people get this misconception. If you want to go natural, go natural. If you want to get a weave, get a weave. However it go, don't worry about what's here outside of the head. Worry about what's inside the head and about a person's character. That's more important than any of this. But don't sit here and be judgmental and say, "Oh, well, that ain't cool. You wearing fake hair." Okay, but but you coloring your hair. That's not natural. You know what I mean? So I just had a moment. I woke up 3 in the morning, saw this Facebook message, where this person was just going in and their hair looked a hot mess. I've had clients that's gone natural and then it didn't really work for them because it was still time consuming to manage it. They would still have to use some type of product, braid their hair up at night or twist it. A lot of women, they don't have time to do all that, or they don't want to take the time to do that. So they'll go for what's manageable and what's time efficient for them, depending on their work schedule or whatever the case. I have clients that have hair all the way down to their buttocks, but they wear a weave for the simple fact that they don't have to spend all the time on their hair. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, and I get it. They don't have a hairstylist that live in their home that can just wake up at the crack of dawn and get their hair prepared and ready for work. So they take routes that is easy for them and that keeps their hair healthy. They don't want to continue to put heat on their hair every day to straighten it. So They would rather just weave it up, give their hair a break, and just continue to let it grow. And I think too that at the end of the day, no matter if your hair is curly, straight, no matter if you're black or white, no one in this day and age is ever satisfied with their hair. I have Caucasian women that have came to me and their hair is straight, long, but they'll say, "Oh, I hate my hair. It doesn't have enough body. I wish it was curly. I wish it was full." Then you have women that have kinky textures or, curly textures, and they're like, "Oh, I wish my hair was straight. It's more manageable for me." So at the end of the day, you have clients that are just going to they're just not satisfied with their hair. They want to change it. And it's okay, because that's what I'm here for. Hair Escapades, where we take you from drab to fab.